So I'm a painter and printmaker, and I run a small art gallery in Hoxton in London with my partner Rachel. We use it to kind of provide a platform for other young artists that we know. Yeah, it's been amazing, but it's been intense and tiring that I really wanted to just get away for a bit and have some time to focus on my own work. So we kind of just came upon the idea of coming up to Manchester and doing a kind of swap. Ended up talking to John and Aaliyah, who've got studios here. So they wanted to kind of come down and have a taste of being in London and put on a show. Worked out really well. Yeah, so I lived in Manchester for a few years, and I used to come here a lot, played here a few times in a band, and also just coming to gigs here all the time. And I used to design all the posters for Emma and Vez for the Fat Out gigs and design their logo. It kind of ties into what I'm doing with the gallery in a sense. I really wanted to make my art practice DIY and make my own equipment and so on. It's been great to be back. It's completely different living here to obviously coming here just as a venue. Being a part of the daily life here has been incredible. And you really see the actual sense of community and it's all those bits of in-between time, or just having breakfast with people or bumping into people, that really makes this place what it is. I came here with some vague ideas of making work for a show that I'm doing later. Actually being here, I just wanted to respond to the place. I just wanted to celebrate it, really. Going around the place and doing observational drawing and painting is a really great way to just engage with it directly and document as much as I could as quickly as possible and make a show. I think what I like about places like the Mill is that you set up a contained, kind of stable environment for people and have very few rules as to what they actually do with their spaces. It creates this blossoming of creativity and people constructing a life, basically, within this space, that's really diverse and interesting and vibrant. So I guess I started by really spending time in Middlewood Locks, which is a piece of land next to the Mill. Just an interesting little patch of kind of pointless scrubland that I used to really love. I felt like I was in a Tarkovsky film or something, and there was some kind of weird experience of time dilation as I walked up this kind of abandoned road, and I just really loved it. So coming back here, I realised that it was just about to be developed, so I thought this is the perfect timing just to document the place, really. Again, to celebrate something which I think is really important. There's no purpose to this piece of land, so it's just really nice to go there and contemplate. You leave it to rewild, and actually there's quite a kind of diverse plant life and insects buzzing around. When I was sat in the grass down there painting, I felt like I was in a wild place in many ways. And now, even the last few days, the atmosphere has just changed utterly. And the spot where I was painting in the grass has been turned over and covered in caterpillar tracks and mud everywhere, and groups of men, kind of with drilling apparatus digging into the earth. It's interesting to see that change. I guess there's a kind of nostalgia in recording. I mean, that's just inherent in whether you're taking photographs or painting or drawing. As soon as you record that moment, it's kind of already nostalgic, just through the act of doing it in a way. But yeah, I'm definitely want to come back as well and kind of record how it goes in the future. It's nice to have a kind of place like that you can come back to away from your normal life, and something that's familiar but is new each time you come here.